Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station today. I'm going to talk to you about IRS tax debt forgiveness. As a former IRS agent, I worked there 10 years. I've been in private practice for 40. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I've been on the news many, many times. I've been on all the major stations. I've been on Fox, ABC, Washington Bureau, Newsmax, News Nation, ABC, NBC. Anyway, I have a whole team of former IRS agents, and today I want to talk to you today about IRS tax debt forgiveness and what you really need to know and how to determine really whether you're eligible for it so you don't get ripped off. So as a former IRS agent, I used to accept offers and deny offers. So those offers and compromise, if they worked in my district back in the day, chances are I'd get your offer and compromise to work. Now, no matter what most people say, most people don't know crap because they're trying to pick up your case and they're trying to charge you a whole bunch of money, and who knows who the hell is working your case. So let's go over what you need to know about tax debt forgiveness. Not everybody is eligible for it, and you have to know whether you're eligible for it so you don't give your money to people who are trying to rip you off. It's so bad that IRS has a pre-qualifier tool. That pre-qualifier tool, if you go to irs.gov and say pre-qualifier tool for the offer, it'll give you a good idea whether you're eligible. We look at cases for free. If I get your financial statement, if you call me for representation, I will tell you whether you're eligible after I look at your financial statement. So what happens is, if you think you're eligible for this and you call somebody, you have to speak to an attorney, a CPA, or enrolled agent, or you're speaking to a salesperson, because the only people licensed, listen to me, to speak to IRS are attorney, a CPA, enrolled agent. Ask the person whether an attorney, a CPA, or enrolled agent. If they're not, then they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You're going to have a hard time speaking to one. At least when you call our firm, you speak directly to me. By the way, you can make a calendar appointment or just call me directly. My information is below. So this is what qualifies you for IRS tax debt forgiveness. Remember, I am an expert in this. So IRS is going to look at two things. They're going to look at your assets. If you have the money in assets, but you can't liquidate those to pay the tax, IRS is not going to accept your offer. Example, you have $100,000 equity in your house, you have $100,000 in a 401k, and you owe $100,000, they're not going to settle your debt because you have the money to pay the tax, but you don't want to liquidate. Don't file your offer and compromise. It's not going to get accepted. A lot of people that call me, give me their thing, I says IRS isn't going to accept you. So you have to know that first. The other thing you must know is the IRS National Standard Program. If you don't know this, don't file an offer and compromise. Just don't. So let me explain to you how this works. IRS dictates how much you can spend for food and clothing, for housing and utilities, for car expenses and car operation. No matter what you put down on that form, IRS is going to say we may not allow it. So you need to Google IRS national expenses for food and clothing, housing and utilities, for car payments and car operations. And those are the standards that IRS is going to use. If you do not meet those standards, then you're going to jack what you have left over a month. IRS is going to take that, what you have left over a month, they're going to multiply it by the number of months you have left on your statute, and that may blow your whole statute right out of the water. So what they do is they take that number that you have left over at the end of the month times whatever you have left over on your statute, and they're going to add it to whatever equity you have, and that's how you come up with your offer formula. So do not call and give your money to anybody unless you know you're eligible for tax debt forgiveness. That's how the program works. Know what your asset base is and know the IRS national standards, and at least you'll know whether you can file and give your money to someone. I'm always available for a free consultation and representation. You heard the truth. Go ahead and give me a subscription if you would, or call me. Thank you.